Okay, we're over here. We're on the east side of the house. We're on the north end of the east side of the house. This is the electric meter. Power comes into the home below grade. This box should be sealed on 3 sides. Both of these boxes, this box and this cabinet, should be sealed on 3 sides to help prevent moisture infiltration into the wall. Okay. And coming over here, we got a conduit, a feed. This probably goes to the swimming pool equipment. We can see right here that the conduits come loose. We can see the rust around the conduit. We know water is getting in here. This is the main grounding rod. It's properly buried, but we have one grounding rod. If we come up inside of the cabinet here, we notice that we've got 2. One is for bonding, one is for grounding. We should have, by today's current standards, we should have 2 grounding main grounds within 6 feet of each other. And we don't have that. Okay, coming along here, we've got, I'm not sure what these 215 amps are for. We got tape across all 4 of these guys. What does that mean? We don't know. This is a 40 amp breaker. This is for AC. Alright, AC2, AC1. So AC2, assuming the AC2 is downstairs, it would be this one. This unit is rated for 45 amps. So if you have a 40 amp breaker, this could trip prematurely. Alright. They trip at 40 amps if the heat required to trip 40 amps instead of the heat required to trip 45. So it's possible you get a nuisance trip. So the unit was still designed to operate during those conditions, but the breaker tripped, and now we're coming out and we're trying to do some discovery here or whatever. Okay. We do not have the bonding. We've got one single ground, we've got a bond wire. We do not have the bonding location labeled inside of here. Our wires are bent and routed so they come in contact with the cabinet cover. They're not supposed to do that, okay? They're not supposed to come in contact with the cabinet cover. The cabinet cover, this is called handwriting. It's supposed to be printed. The manufacturer said it's supposed to be printed. Code says it's supposed to be printed. See where it says main right here? That's printing. That's printing. It's handwriting, that's handwritten. And what we don't have, you'll notice, or not notice the absence of, we do not have a data plate, an official data plate for this system. So we do not know much about it. We don't know what its capabilities are. We don't know if this is overfused. We don't know any of those things. We do know that we got a square D breaker right here. Alright. We do know that we have a Challenger breaker right here. Alright. We do know that we got another Challenger here. We got a square D breaker here. We got at least 3 manufacturers. If I can read inside of this, this is maybe 3 or more, at least 3 different manufacturers. Each manufacturer thinks that only their breakers belong in the cabinet. Some of these might work. Some of these might work. And for that matter, a couple of them might be rated by the breaker manufacturer to cross over. Not by the cabinet manufacturer, but by the breaker cabinet. But we've got mixed use. And this red one right here, I think that might even be a Zensko. I'm not even sure. I'm not sure. I have to get my camera in here and look at it. Alright, we've also got over here, this was to a jacuzzi at one time. I guess it still works. Alright. But over here for the air conditioner, that's a white hot. This is a white hot. It's supposed to be wrapped with black tape. Black tape. Now we don't know, you know. Stop, bud. We know some things. We know some things. If you don't know that's hot, you don't belong in this cabinet. I get that. But it's supposed to be wrapped with black tape. Supposed to be wrapped with black tape. Supposed to be wrapped with black tape. Those are little things. Those are little things. Real little things. The emphasis is on real. It's on real little things. What are you? It's a stick or something? Okay. So what do we learn? Power is below grade. Our boxes should be sealed. We learned that our breakers are handwritten, so we don't really know what's going on. We do not have a data plate, so we don't know what's going on. Our bonding location is not labeled inside of the cabinet. We've only got a single ground. We learned that we got some white hots. Okay. We also learned that we got some wires touching the cabinet cover. Wires touching the cabinet cover. Other than that, nothing's really exciting is going on here, which is good. Boring is good.